Hello dear learners, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to explain that how you should prepare for a demo class. So we are going to start. I will explain some important points which you should include in your lesson plan that will help you to make your teaching effective and interesting. So important points you have to keep in mind before preparing for demo class is that first you are going to select your class, for which class your lesson plan, and after that you are going to select the subject, and after that you are going to select the topic. Okay, so after selecting the topic you have to write the learning outcome. So you are going to write the learning outcome related with your topic. And what is learning outcome? So you have to understand this. Learning outcomes will direct your teaching learning process. Okay, it is the most important thing. So it is basically a statement which tells what students will be able to learn after teaching learning process. So you have already done your teaching learning diploma course, and you have already done the teaching practice also in the schools. So some of you are also working in some schools or doing teaching practice. So you must be familiar with these terms, learning outcomes, and NCERT already made the learning outcomes from class 1 to 12, and you must check these learning outcomes on the NCERT website. Just check on the Google NCERT website and just download the PDF of learning outcomes of elementary level or secondary level or senior secondary level. Just go through all the learning outcomes. So it is going to help you a lot for preparation for your demo. Just read all the learning outcomes and prepare for your demo. So next thing what I'm going to talk about is the competencies. So especially if I will talk about the primary students, so there are 4 subjects in KVS: English, Hindi, Maths and EVS. So in Hindi the competencies are LSRW, that is listening, speaking, reading and writing, and you can also add some grammar, creative writing in this. And in mathematics, competencies are knowledge, understanding, ability to compute and problem solving ability. Then in EVS the competencies are observation and recording, identification and classification, and discovery of facts. So all the competency you have to choose in your lesson plan, that which competency you are going to focus in your demo. Suppose for an example, I am taking class 3 lesson Poonam's Day Out from subject EVS. Students will be able to observe and name the animals and know different categories of animals. So here the competencies you are including is observation and recording. Okay. So your lesson plan must be horizontal. It should not be vertical, it should be horizontal. Okay. So first the column will be competency. Before that you have to write the gist. After that competency. After that targeted learning outcome. After that teaching learning activities planned, and after that assessment. So competencies you have to keep in mind which competency you are going to include in your lesson plan. I hope it is clear to you. Now the next is teaching learning activities. So you have to plan accordingly as per your learning outcome, as per your competency, as per your topic. You have to decide which kind of teaching learning activity you have to include in your demo. Okay, so how you are going to start? First thing, you have to check the previous knowledge of the students. Whenever you are going in the class, a teacher always check the previous knowledge of the students, whatever the topic he or she going to teach, and the teacher will link the previous knowledge to the new knowledge which he or she going to impart to the students. Correct. I hope this point is clear to you. Now you have to keep in mind some other points also during your demo. That second thing is correlation. How you are correlating your main subject to the other subjects. Okay, how the integrated teaching you are keeping in your demo. Okay, that thing also you must keep in your mind. So if you are checking the previous knowledge of the student, for example, the same example I am continuing, that Poonam's day out. So how you are going to check the previous knowledge of students, that you can give some pictures of animals to the students. Okay, so many pictures to the students and let them observe the pictures. You can tell the student, list out the animals which you know. So students already have seen some animals, so they will observe it and they will identify that these are the animals I have seen in my surroundings. So they will tell their experience to you. This is how you are going to check the previous knowledge of the student. So after that, I told that correlation with other subjects, maths and EVS. If you are teaching, it is already correlated with the languages. Okay, no doubt, Hindi and English. So if you are teaching maths and EVS, along with this you are teaching the languages. Okay, it is not hard and fast rule that if language teacher is only responsible for reading of the students, and primary teachers are all rounders, so they have to develop the students holistically. Before that, teachers themselves have to develop holistically. So correlation with the other subjects, like if same topic I will take, so you can tell the students count how many animals name are there in the list. So you are teaching the counting there, and after that you can ask the student, tell me the spelling of this animal, tell me the spelling of elephant. So you are teaching them spelling related with the English language. Okay, then after that you can ask the student to draw their favorite animal. So you are integrating art. So like that you can relate, integrate or correlate your topic with other subjects. It is must, you have to inculcate these things in your demo. Okay, now last is the evaluation, how you are going to evaluate. So it's up to you whether you can ask questions, okay, whether you can evaluate individually, whether you can evaluate through discussion. So evaluation should be continuous. Okay, continuously you have to evaluate. That you must have heard the term CCE, continuous and comprehensive evaluation. And the participation, the students' active participation must be there in your classroom. That is the most important point you have to keep in mind. So now I will tell you some more important points and you must include in your demo teaching. And these points are also highlighted in our National Education Policy 2020, which are life skills. How you are inculcating life skills through your teaching among students. So this thing also you have to keep in mind. Like suppose if you are teaching about health, so the life skill you can teach to the students is about importance of a good health. For example, if I'll take that class 3rd subject English, the poem Good Morning. Through this poem you can tell the students how important is to wake up early in the morning, and it will give the good effect to your health, keep you energized, and you can propagate the idea of healthy mind dwells in a healthy body. So you must think that whatever the topic you are going to teach, what are the life skills you are going to inculcate among the students. Okay, now next is creativity. Okay, so you must think that what kind of creativity you can develop among the students. So that point also you have to decide in your demo. Okay, how you are going to enhance the creativity of the students related with your topic. Next will be your critical thinking. So student critical thinking also you have to develop. So if same topic I take that Good Morning poem, then critical thinking can be developed among students by asking that how days and nights are formed. So student will think about it. So next one is value based questions. You can ask the students that do you think it is a good habit of getting up late in the morning? So I told you all the important points. By keeping these points in your mind, you should prepare your demo. Okay, so it will definitely enhance your performance, I'm sure. If you like my content, please do like my video.